Kalina. A grassroots movement is calling for a 24-hour-long spending blackout today to protest corporate greed and the elimination of DEI programs.
That's right. On your sides, Christine Lazar joining us with what's behind this movement and how some small businesses are actually participating in the blackout solidarity.
Yeah, and we really don't know how many people are planning to participate in this, but we do know consumers have power, as I always say. You know, we saw the Budweiser boycott. That cost them about $1 billion.
Right.
Obviously, that was much longer than one day. But I think that businesses do need to listen to consumers when they say, hey, we have something to say. So retailers like Target and Amazon have made headlines for rolling back some of their diversity, equity, and inclusion policies due to the Trump administration's efforts to eliminate federal DEI programs. And some activists, this one led by the group the People's Union USA, are calling for a 24-hour boycott of those retailers. I'm joined now by Ariana Boussard-Reifel. She's an owner of an online jewelry business, and you are a small business owner who's decided to close operations today in solidarity with that 24-hour blackout. You know, obviously your margins when you're a small business are very limited. So why did you decide to close down your business and make this decision?
When I first heard about the blackout, I immediately wanted to participate as a person, as a citizen. I really do believe that voting with our wallets is the most powerful thing we can do in America right now. But my impact as a small business, my voice is a lot larger than it is as just one person. You know, we have a lot of customers who are engaged with the work that I do as an artist and designer, but even beyond that, customers who are curious about the ethics behind the business. And so I have been really excited to be able to use my voice to promote this really important cause.
And we're showing some of the pictures of your jewelry. I know that you've dressed, you know, Beyonce. We saw former First Lady Michelle Obama. So you do have, you know, a lot of influence out there. So what do you hope that the blackout accomplishes?
Well, as you said, it's hard to know how big this is going to be, and I really don't think that this is a one-day issue. I'd like to think of it as day one of beginning to be more conscientious consumers, both using our dollars to forward the interests of our communities. That is supporting small businesses. That is voting with our dollar and spending our money in places where we hope that the work that's being done there will build a better future for our community and for our children. By spending money, by using our voice as small business people, we can create neighborhoods, we can help rebuild Los Angeles. We all are missing that connection that we have with people. And I think that when we support small businesses with our dollars, we can build those communities. But beyond that, we're really seeing a political system right now that is not speaking to the needs of our citizens. What's happening today is verging on oligarchy. Our corporate interests are really working against our citizens and our small businesses. And to me, that's the foundation of America, is each of us having a powerful voice. And when corporate interests overtake that, I think it really hurts us all.
And I want to ask you, being a small business, you know, we've seen record profits for places like Walmart and Amazon. We've seen smaller companies filing for bankruptcy, even like Joann. Costco's expanding, however. So being a small business, what is it like trying to kind of survive in this time where we see consumers pulling back on their spending?
Well, I think that this actually gives us a further reason to, as small business people, to work towards our ethics and to share our own voice. I have to say personally, and I will be the first to admit my privilege, what I make is essentially a luxury good that is not for everyone. These are not essential items. But what I will say is that when I speak to causes that are important to me, I'm building a community of customers who align with that and feel a sense of loyalty towards the work. So I will say, as an artist, I'm not making work for everyone. I have definitely had my share of negative social media comments or unsubscribes or people who are choosing to not support my business. But by standing for something, I have customers who really do support my business. It's not easy. Of course, these are difficult financial times for small businesses and for just normal people. But I think by standing for something and by having the courage to stand for something, we're more likely to succeed.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Ariana. And Jamie and Sheba, back to you.